Jason, this design's your masterpiece. Tell us about what you've done here and why you've done it.
Well, the brief was to create two beautiful high-end apartments with a rooftop that's split, overlooking the beautiful ocean, amazing pools that we'll see a little bit later on, and basement car parking for both as well.
So Nick, what was your brief to Jason?
I guess the biggest thing for us was that it doesn't look like a duplex. It doesn't look like units. It kind of looks like the one house.
It does, because when I arrived here, I actually didn't know what I was turning up to. Initially, I thought it was a house.
Yeah.
So I guess you've sort of created these apartments in more of a discreet way. It looks very residential, and that is a bit unique. So Jason, talk us through what you've used on the facade.
So on the facade we've used beautiful timber battens, beautiful Rockcote render that's textured and a really natural finish. We've used grass pavers for the driveway just to give a whole lot more of a green entry, as well as obviously the pools are a real feature, cantilevered off the end of the building with a beautiful glass window. Yeah, that'd have to be one of the highlights.
So that Rockcote wall that's featured on the exterior, that also carries inside. Is that what we're looking at in here?
Absolutely.
Exactly the same product?
It is the same product. We've used it externally and internally on the ceiling coffers, as well as some of the beautiful feature walls inside.
So the Rockcote product has been applied basically top to bottom, so fully from outside, exterior, all the way up to 3 stories, and also inside, as you can see here, through the kitchen, across all the walls, cabinets. So we're seeing more and more high-end builders and applicators, architects use this product now, because you have those natural finishes that can be used inside and out. Product is definitely environmentally friendly. So when Bob and Chris Cameron started the company 40 years ago, their main goal was to have a product that is eco-friendly, cleanses the air on the inside when you use the natural materials, something that humans are meant to live around that's not harsh on the environment, production-wise, doesn't cost the earth.
So Nick, are you one of those clients who comes up with their own floor plan and then hands it over to the designer and says, design my floor plan?
It works like that a little bit.
Does it?
It's Jason just fine tunes and tells me it's not going to work, and does what he's.
That makes it work.
And makes it better.
Yeah.
Nick, you've built a lot of homes, so you probably have a very good idea about what you want in a home. Did that make the process helpful, and what did you ask for?
Yeah, so given the location, car parking is a big issue around here, so we want as many cars as we could fit in here, and then we want all the key items, like cellars and pools and gyms and just I guess everything to make it user friendly and appealing to everyone.
Nick, you and your wife have come up with the interior finishes, and you typically do in your own projects, right?
Yeah, for our own stuff, yeah.
Do you typically keep to a similar scheme? You tend to lean to the neutrals, right?
Yeah, we tend to leap to the neutrals. I guess the safer, more subtle kind of feel. This one we went sort of, pretty organic, lots of natural materials, micro cement floors, render everywhere, natural stone. We try and bring the outside in a lot, so, bring in a lot of greenery.
The curves throughout this home are probably most prominent in this space.
It's probably all off the back of the organic feel of the entire structure. The curves obviously bring that beauty of that the outdoors in. We've got curves from walls across en-suites, around bed. The planter boxes are curved. Everything has curves through. I think it's just that continuity that we spoke of earlier.
Well, the ocean's so close you can actually smell it, which feels amazing. And there's this beautiful ocean breeze happening this afternoon. Do you hang out a lot up here? You must.
We spend a fair bit of time up here, afternoons, mornings.
And that pool is pretty spectacular. Is that your design, Jason?
It's probably a collaborative thing between myself and Nick. We're working on more and more projects with pools up on the rooftop these days. Starting to take in all those beautiful views rather than having them sunk down back into natural ground or spaces that aren't so high priority.
Well, you two have worked together on so many projects now that you've got it down to a finer art, and that must be really reassuring when you're going into what's a pretty big, expensive project. And again, together, you've done an exceptional job, and thanks for having us through.
Thank you.